Welcome everybody, it's tractorchute here for another great submission on Challenge Friday here by a new entry again here. Like I said, we got a few new entries this week, so it will be very interesting on the scoreboard here as to see what we're going to end up ranking at the end of the day here. That'll be the last video I put up as well as the announcement of the next Friday challenge here. So in the lower right hand corner, it's my Hayin boy, SONTHEEVES, representing Team Tractorchute, and once again, I do appreciate that so very much here. SONTHEEVES feels so restricted in his building here. He says, I don't know. He'll be the red protest in the lower right-hand corner. In the lower left-hand corner, you see the man with the very funny name. It is StickyBeerd. Why that beard sticky? I really don't want to know, my good man, but we'll leave it at that. He'll be playing as the blue Zerg in the lower left-hand corner. SONTHEEVES makes life hard for us. I really do think that SONTHEEVES is one funny gentleman, that is for darn sure here. He is going to send out the early scout here, sending that probe across the map here. Take a look at our APM tab. These guys are both rocking up. Both these guys are gold level, I can tell you that much there. It is 122 to 116. Looking very good. Oh, he was up around 400 at one point in time there, so not looking too bad here. Taking a look at the good old production tab here, we are just droning up there, and we are probing up as well here. There, he is advertising it to check it out there. StickyBeerd hopefully does end up checking this out here, and he will get to see this game casted today here, hopefully. And there we go. There we do have SONTHEEVES there moving around there, basically seeing whether or not that spawning pool is out at this point in time. Doesn't see anything out, so he has nothing to worry about, and he can sit back and relax for a little bit there. There goes the spawning pool at the 14 drone mark there, so not looking to do anything too special. Will go to do what he likes to do best, which is delay that early hatch if he can do so. And at the meantime there, he is looking to wall off pretty good here as the forge going down as well as the pylon, so not too shabby there to get the good old wall going with a few cannons, I would have to imagine. Plus gives him the option to cannon off if his opponent does choose to expand with the early hatch there. But at the same time, StickyBeerd has his overlord at the entrance of the natural there, and not doing too much else other than droning up very heavily nice and early here. Has that spawning pool just about finished there, and is sending out a scouting overlord there. Also has an overlord that's almost at the base here, so that will get his scouting done nice and early here, and he will realize that our good man SONTHEEVES has decided to get the early expo and start a bit of a wall off, I would have to imagine. We're going to see another pylon, maybe a couple cannons go at the front entrance there, but we'll soon have to find out here, as he was looking to mine, has decided to now build that second pylon there, and I would have to imagine he might follow that up with a couple cannons. But at the same time there, he is getting attacked as he did drop the pylon to delay the expansion here, and that drone will go to work on that pylon there. Meanwhile, the probe will sit in his base here. And is he getting out some more dogs here? He has a drone out. Just 2 dogs going to be on the map here. And he will just drone up for a little bit. And I would have to imagine expand shortly after killing off this pylon here. Over here it does look like there is a cannon going down. So yes, he is going to build at least one cannon at the entrance anyways here. That probe's going to walk over there. He's going to stare for a little bit and decide that the gateway is going to be the next building for the wall. So not too shabby of a wall there. And we'll leave finally with his probe there. There we go. Apparently the expo is going to come out here, so he might actually drop a double hatch pretty quick here. There we go. He did end up dropping a gateway there, so that'll probably get canceled here. But really frustrating his opponent, not allowing him to get into his natural here. But the 4 dogs will go to work here, so SONTHEEVES does have that highlighted, so he is ready to make the cancel there. And I think that was a cancel. I'm not too sure. I don't believe that he did get that canceled there. But either way, he is going to put some pressure on the hatchery here. Opponent does see that there. He's going to bring the dogs down there, do as much as they can. Very, very visible. Not entirely sure what SONTHEEVES thought was going to accomplish out of this. That one does get canceled there. They're going to chase his probe down here. Of course, he does have a very good wall off, so he will not get in there with the double cannon at the wall there. And we'll soon find out what he chooses to do. He's going to have to go Colossi / something, so I'm very curious if he's going to do anything different than the 2 that we will see before this here, which were Colossi / Stalker. So we'll see if SONTHEEVES elects to do anything a little bit more creative. But it looks like we are going to go with the Zealot. So we're going to go do Zealot / Stalker. And here's the 2 cannons. They're getting up rocking those dogs. Dogs have no chance to get in the base. Their probe did stop in the little area there to make sure they could not get in. And the Zealot will do the rest of the work here. And here we go. We now know it is Zealot / Colossi. And there's the other hatchery as expected. And here comes the Queen slowly going down there. SONTHEEVES says, oops. I'm not too sure what that means. I don't know if SONTHEEVES wanted to go with the Zealots here. Did he actually end up killing that Zealot? He did kill his own zealots. Oh, we're going to give that to him. You know, fair enough. He didn't really use the zealot for anything, so I think that he actually didn't want to go with zealot / colossi. So we will soon find out what he chooses to do. Yeah, that is darn fair. You know, he didn't use that zealot for any way, shape, or form. So there goes the Overlord. It will scout around here. Does realize he is fairly saturated there, and also getting the warp gate technology. So it's definitely going to be a warp gate unit, I would have to imagine there. It's going to go with his colossi. And getting the pylon at the edge of his base here, there and there, to make sure he can scout anything that happens to come in there. There's the roach warren, so he is ready to get out some roaches as well if he chooses to do so. And there we go. He does have these 6 roaches out there. Right on cue, my good man there. And he is looking to macro up fairly heavy, as he is fairly even with SONTHEEVES, I would have to imagine there. 920. Well, actually, SONTHEEVES is out by a fair bit here. Definitely will need the drone up. About 900 to almost 700 there. And about 440 to about 240. So about up 200 on the gas as well there. So not looking too bad so far. Doesn't have any offensive units on the map there. If his opponent knew this, he might pressure really hard with the army he has. If he walked past the pylon, or the cannons there, might be quite a bit of pressure he can put on, but at the same time he doesn't know that. He says laughing out loud. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Maybe it's the fact that SONTHEEVES was getting very greedy, and he is not going to let that happen. SONTHEEVES is probably getting a little bit scared now, as he's really got to pick that offensive unit right now here. Otherwise he's going to get massacred pretty good. But either way, if he walls us off properly, which is exactly what he's doing, that is enough cannons to keep these guys out for a very long time here. And they are both all going to stand on there. Definitely not enough roaches to get through this. 3 cannons should easily be enough to fend us off, as well as the ones that are coming in there. And there's the Mothership Core. Mothership Core is just not allowed to leave the base here, so as long as he doesn't send it out too far. We got to have some form of restriction here. Not entirely sure if we're going to let this go. And very well done. That is good enough. Didn't even shoot outside the base there, so that is fair. Now, still staying within the rules as far as I'm concerned is SONTHEEVES. So definitely a very valid game currently as far as this goes here. Did actually end up going back and put that expansion out there, so not too shabby of a move there. His opponent in the meantime is, yeah, he's getting some layer technology, so not too bad of an idea. Other than that, like I say, it's just roach / dog for him here, and is getting a lot of drones here. So looking pretty good so far. SONTHEEVES in the meantime, the only shooting unit he actually has right now, or any offensive unit, is the Mothership Core here. Still haven't seen any Robo facilities. I have to imagine there's the Templar Archives. There's the Robo right there. Very interesting. Looks like it's going to be Templar / Colossi, and you have my interest. This is going to be very interesting. This is definitely going to be a challenge. That is for darn sure. And here he goes, making sure he gets lots of cannons, lots of pylons down at that 3rd base there as well here. Does have a couple more Overlords here outside the base here, so they can definitely get some good scouting if they choose to get in there. And other than that, there he's looking pretty darn good, I would have to say so far. Might want to get a few more warp gates in there, that's for darn sure. Especially if he wants to start getting a lot of Templars, he might actually be going Archon as well. So yeah, he might go in two different directions here. It's either going to be Archon or Templar / Colossi. So it'll be very interesting either one that he goes. Both of them will be very challenging to commit to. And there we go, the 4 cannons sitting on the couple pylons here. I like that. 5 cannons all together at that base there. And here he goes. He's going to try and move in there, but there's way too many cannons. Even if he did get down there, no chance. He definitely needs to get that roach count a little bit higher there. Let's see what he ended up actually going here. Looks like he has the Hydralisk, the Spire, and the Macro Hat. So very interesting there. Definitely getting into a very variable build. He really has a lot of options what he chooses to do here. Could either go Roach Hydra, or he could get into a pure muted type build. But either way, there he goes. StickyBeerd does realize how many cannons are there and does it retreat as so. And he's going to wait here until all of his buildings done, and they are all done now. So let's see what he chooses to get into. He does have a fairly decent larva count, I do believe. Yes, 21 larvae on the field here, so he's looking very good there. Infestation pit coming down as well. Pretty much getting every building he can here. SONTHEEVES, you're pressing the limits here, my good man. I don't know about this. I really don't know. He definitely didn't get too far out of the base, but at the same time, I don't know. We might have to lower the score a bit. I realize I didn't do a whole lot, but either way, rules were made clear. You got to keep that Mothership Core in your base there. So like I say, we will have to take that into consideration when we end up scoring this game here. So he's going to get back there, and he is actually going to get the upgrade for his roaches. And he is also going to get the upgrade for his Hydralisk there. So he is really building everything he can there. Has the Corruptors on the field here. So getting some Corruptors. Maybe looking to go to some Bloodlords. As he did get the Infestation Pit to get the Hive out there. But not too sure yet. Like I say, just that layer technology currently here. Getting the Groove Spines there, which does get the range, of course, there. And, of course, also got that Roach upgrade as well. They're giving them the speed, I do believe. And there we go, a hatchery going down, getting number 4 on the hatch, so not looking too bad there. Of course, still has all these Corruptors here. And I'm very curious if he's going to go for the Greater Spire or if he maybe just has them out there. He's getting the upgrades for the air. Is he getting upgrades for? No, sorry, that is actually the infestation pit. He is going swarm hosts. So very, very interesting. Has a lot of dogs out right now. Not too sure what he plans on doing with these, or if they're just going to be out there for scouting. We'll soon find out there, but that is a very big dog count. Has 32 dogs on the field here with the 5 roaches. There's the 5 Templars. It does look like it is going to be Archon slash Colossi here, as he does have 2 Archons, has 5 Colossi somewhere on the map here. There they are. They're all turning into Archons as well here. So that is going to be the choice here. Ends up taking out that there, so we'll not get the other expansion out there. So not looking too bad so far here. But he is being contained pretty good by StickyBeerd. StickyBeerd is making sure he's got enough vision on the map here. At the same time, though, SONTHEEVES does have 3 bases out so far. So he doesn't look that bad at all. Only 2 Colossi, but does have 4 Archons. So it would be a very hard counter here. And has a boatload of dogs that are going to stand up here. I'm not too sure what he's going to use them for now. It does also have the metabolic boost, though it does look like here, as they do get a little bit of wings. And there we go. Gets the gas up there as well. Double gas, actually. Sorry. So he's getting very heavy on the gas here. And here comes, not Hive technology. He is getting burrowing. Very, very interesting. Of course, with that macro hatcher, that's definitely going to help him out quite a bit here. In the meantime, there, SONTHEEVES does look like he was almost looking to move out there. Has quite a big army now at this point in time here. Has 4 Archons and 4 Colossi on the map here. Also has 6 more Templars out there, so he could choose 10 more High Templars out there, so he could actually choose to warp them into Archons pretty quick here as well. And there we go. Does look like he is going to start moving out here, basically making sure he's not being expanded around, or he's actually going to look to expand himself again there, try and get a 4th base on the map here. Looking really good so far. It is 150 to 126 in food count in favor of StickyBeerd. And does look like, I keep thinking that's a hatchery up there. It's just a bunch of dogs that are standing around not doing anything. And there we go. This is what Zergs like to do on this map. You can control the middle of the map. You can get a lot of spine crawlers out there. Make sure he has vision anytime the opponent does get in there. And there we go. Here comes our fourth base there for SONTHEEVES. And now he's going to rally everybody down here. Getting a very high Archon count. Has 8 Archons. And then also more cannons than I care to count. Wow, that is a lot of cannons on the map here. But either way there, SONTHEEVES is riding the 002 on the upgrades there. So got very, very good upgrades, my good man. Over back at the home base here, we do have quite a few gateways here. What do we have in there? 6 gateways altogether. 7 gateways with that baby down there. Not looking too shabby, my good man. Up here, did he actually get into Hive yet? No, not even going to go into Hive. So he has absolutely no interest in Hive technology here. But does have 11 swarm hosts on the map here. And now SONTHEEVES have just realized that. If they're coming over here, but SONTHEEVES has the exact hard counter to swarm hosts realistically. With the observer here, he will move out across the map here. He's going to get right in there, start working on these spore crawlers here. Very well done. Here's all the corruptors here, but those corruptors aren't going to have a lot to do, especially with that wall of Archons. But if they get in the backside of these Colossi, could be a little bit in trouble. Could focus fire a few of them down here. There we go. Got to get those Archons underneath there. There's the Archons getting off a couple good shots there. Not too shabby. He ends up taking out 1 or 2 of those corruptors there. And there they go. So now it's going to be basically a fight for the middle of the map here. It does look like he's going to go back, get a couple more Colossi into his army here. And still only has 7 Archons there, so hasn't built any more. Doesn't have any High Templars on the map either to warp in at this point in time here. Take a look at the production tab. He does have 2 more Archons on the go, and he's going to stick with Corruptors. 3 more Corruptors going, and I believe that is his ground or weapon level 3, so very well done on that. There we go. Here comes the Locust out again. Of course, there are expendable units, so he's really got to try and get over there. Wow, lots of them out here. Look at that, 16 swarm hosts on the map here. So he's really got to find a way to get over here. But like I say, now that we're at this point in the game, he's got a very strong unit composition. So he should have no trouble as long as he can keep his mineral count up, keep the bases going, and hopefully not get into a bad engagement here. Doesn't really want to. He really wants to get some good shots with the Archons on these Locusts as opposed to that, or with the Colossi as opposed to having the Archons from the front line there. But either way, look at those. Oh, Corruptors are trying to get over there, trying to control that. So we have 7 and 7. 7 Archons, 7 Colossi, but at the same time, he's got full on the food count. So basically, his only choice here is just get those upgrades as much as he can. Doesn't have any for the armor, which is a little bit surprising there. But of course, the level 3 weapons should be close to finish here. Yes, they're getting very close. And 4 more swarm hosts coming out as well here. So definitely getting very heavy on the swarm host count here. Could be a little bit scary if he lets that swarm host count get too high. Does have a few Templars on the map here, so he could be warping them in pretty darn quick here. Still has the dogs way up at the top here. They're not doing a whole lot. All these Locusts are spawned here. They'll all die in one place there. Look, Corruptor count. Look at that. He has 8. 12, 14 corruptors in one spot there, so not looking too bad. Has 15 corruptors altogether and 20 swarm hosts. Has 5 roaches somewhere on the map there, and also has 32 dogs all standing at the top there. There we go. He's warping in a bunch more high templars here, and here comes, oh no, swarm host getting caught on the move command here. Not very good. Not too sure why he has them rallied up here. Ends up losing four of them there, brings them right back down to 16 there. Does pretty much free swarm host kills. And he is building a very decent army. Is almost maxed out again. Both these guys are almost maxed out there. But if you're looking at the unit composition, SONTHEEVES realistically probably has the better unit composition. It's really going to depend how he can maneuver his corruptors in there. If he can get the corruptors in there at a nice angle, then it could be very deadly, and he could actually melt away at SONTHEEVES' army here. There he goes. Get 2 more Archons here. So very, very well done here. A lot of Colossi and 9 Colossi to melt these Locusts with there. And they're really going to work on the Locusts here. But like I say, that is 16 swarm holes spitting these babies out here. So they're going to try and find a spot to get in here. And there it is. There's the corruptors. Gets the Archons out the front there. So very, very smart there. Like I say, that'll be whether or not he wins or loses this. Whether or not he can get a good angle on these corruptors. Those corruptors get in on the wrong angle. It'll be very big trouble. Melts away at a few more of the Locusts there. And he's going to stand in the middle here. Wait till the other Archon warps into his army here. And here comes the corruptors trying to get in the backside again here. Now they got a good angle. This is trouble here. They really could focus fire. They're all just going to hover above that area of the map, which is very big trouble. All he's doing is killing off Locusts here. Needs to get a better angle on him here. Needs to somehow get around that big spot in the middle there, but loses a lot of units there. 13 Archons. Oh, that is... Oh! There is the engagement he needed. Wowzer, that was splash damage like crazy, and he even loves it. Wow, that is sick. Absolutely sick, buddy. That was very well done there. Now he's really going to push ahead with these Archons here, and he should feel no trouble. They should melt away at these spine crawlers quite easily here. But then again, with the Locusts helping him out, there could be big trouble. There we go. Now he's getting the Colossi in there. Colossi will help big time from the backside here. So he's melting away there. This could be big trouble for a good man StickyBeerd. Yes, they have got right into the line of the swarm hosts there. And the swarm hosts were the only thing saving him here. They're all going to lose the ball. It's going to be so close here. They might actually have to rebuild his army. Wow, ends up fending that off there. Just when SONTHEEVES thought he had it there, giving the good old Lao. I don't even know what that stands for with the W in there, but either way there, like I say, let's actually count this. What does he have? 8, 12, 15. That's 15 cannons in one spot here. Lao is right. Oh! Sticks it to him. StickyBeerd giving it to him. He's getting a little cocky here. Moving up with the Swarmos here. But of course, that is a ton of cannons there. So as long as he keeps these what do you call those things? These Archons away from these Locusts here. They're not even spawned to go anywhere. There we go. Now he's going to try and get both of these cannons. Of course, they are expendable, so you might as well waste them on these cannons here. Try and push this cannon. Oh, he is going to back off. Doesn't want to get caught out of position. These Archons are going to melt away at a few of them. Might actually get a couple kills here. Lots of Archon damage here. Just not enough. Does get 1. Might get a second. Gets 2 kills there. Also going to get a couple corruptor shots there. There he goes. Wants to back out at this point in time. Try and replenish that army. So not too bad. Did get a couple extra kills there, which is definitely very, very helpful. He's back up to 5 Archons and 2 Colossi. And getting some more Templars out at the same time here. So definitely going to have to rinse and repeat for a little bit here. And there we go, a bunch more Locusts. They're all going to die in a random spot. Still has a lot of Corruptors on the field here. Went right back up to 13 Corruptors in that one area there. 11 swarm hosts on the map here. Not building anything else. He is going to stick to this build. It is working for him so far here. A lot of spawning Locusts coming across the map here. They're not going to get too far at all, though. They're just going to get across right to there, and they will all die before they get anywhere special here. Yeah, other than that there, we're just going to sit back here and wait for a little bit here, see who wants to make the move. And isn't going to be anybody really. He's got the Overseers on the map here as well here, so that will be definitely handy for some very quick scouting. Give him some good vision up ahead here. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 bases for SONTHEEVES. Not looking that bad so far. Has the high ground here. Those Locusts shouldn't even be able to do anything. Won't even get any shots off. They're all going to melt at the bottom of the map here. And he's getting right up there again. Back up to 180. Yeah, 188 for food. So, wow, there he goes. Does knock that down. Give him a wall on one side anyways there. And, oh, almost walked up a couple more free kills on the Swarm host there. And they actually killed the wall. Built the wall. Killed the wall. That is a very good move by SONTHEEVES there. And he's ready to move out again here. He's back up to 8 Archons and 4 Colossi here. And here we go. Going to move right back into those Locusts here to see what kind of angle he can get this time here. Hopefully he doesn't screw up with his Corruptors this time. Otherwise, SONTHEEVES might walk through him this time here. Oh, SONTHEEVES taking a different direction. He's saying forget going around the middle of the map. Oh, maybe we'll go back to the middle map. Thought he was actually going to take over the high ground. I think that probably would be very ideal positioning. But either way, he's going to back off. wants to build up a little bit more of an army here. Doesn't have a lot of food space to do so. But either way, like I say, it is pretty hard to push through that middle. He's got it controlled very well. There we go. Might as well spend the money. That is more cannons than he knows what to do with. Wow. Really going to work. That is the busiest probe I've ever seen in my life here. A lot of locusts heading up here. Like I say, they're just expendable, but at the same time, if you can get your colossi taking them out, it's not too bad. They don't even get any shots off. Here we go with a lot more Templars there. All of them are going to warp into some more Archons here. Still got a very good, a lot of food area there. Of course, turning 2 of them into 1 does help out quite a bit there. And there we go. Is getting a lot more Colossi out as well here. He's up to 6 Colossi again and 11 Archons here. And it looks like he is ready to push here. Here we go. Going to take out this wave of locusts here, which will allow him to get a lot further in there. And will melt away very, very easily there. What is he up to? 19 swarm hosts again. So very heavy on the swarm host count here. And they are going to go right through the middle, it looks like here. Oh, maybe not. Is he going to go the high ground direction? No, he is trying to determine what he wants to do here. They are currently, there's another fresh wave. There's some Vipers. Very smart move getting the Vipers there. We'll be able to pull in some of those Colossi if he chooses to do so, and can plant a nice little abduct there is what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Has the Templars in the army here. I don't know if this is going to be good here. We can't really count. Does he have the Storm even if he wanted to do Storm here? Doesn't even have it there. Does have feedback there, but at the same time there might. He's on the verge of what? Oh, I don't know about this there. I believe I've seen a couple feedbacks in there. But either way, we'll make that judgment when I do the scoring here. I might go back in a little bit here and take a closer look at that there, because like I say, that would be cheating using a 3rd offensive unit. But either way there, it looks like he is going to get pushed right back here, build a lot more Archons out of him here. And there we go. He's going to back right into his cannons there. Start firing from the high ground one more time here. Not too shabby. Warping in a ton more of them here. Wowzer. Really sticking to the heavy Archon. That is 15 Archons has on the field so far here. And he's building a couple more here. Here we go. He's going to push one more time here. Like I say, he does have a very good count on the Colossi as well here with these 7 Colossi back. Melts away another wave of them. This might be the time to push here. You've got to get through that 6 bazillion spine cars here. That is a lot of spine cars he's got on the map here. One more wave of these locusts here, and then I think he might have enough to push through the rest of these spine cars here. He's gonna try his best here. All these locusts are pretty much dead now. Now he can melt away the rest of these spine cars that are basically just standing in his way at this point in time there. Has the vision there. Now he's going to start melting away these swarm hosts here. There's the Colossi getting up in the range here. They're going to take out the rest of these locusts here. Once these locusts go down, that's going to be very big trouble. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to spawn out any more from here. They're going to push ahead a lot there. And here we go. It should be able to melt the rest of the swarm hosts there. Got him down to 16 so far. 15, 14, 13. Wowzer just melting away at him here, doing a decent job. Corruptors get him in the back. Corruptors sneak in the backside there. Very well done, taking out pretty much all of these Colossi here. They actually might get every single one of those Colossi here, but at the same time, there's still a lot of Archons on the field here. And the Archons do finish off most of those Corruptors here. He's got to back off one more time. Really got to figure out how he wants to do this here. And of course, like I say, he is very constricted. You know, you can only build the 2 units here, so it does make it very hard for him to figure out what to do here. He should have all his upgrades pretty much. Yeah, it does have 2 on the shields and 3 on the weapon here. I would have to imagine that 3 on the shield should be coming fairly quick here. No, actually, he isn't paying attention to the upgrades. Doesn't even have ground armor. Not that you need it for the Archons. Would be handy to have for the Colossi, though. That is for darn sure. But either way, he's going to sit back for a little bit here. He's up 185 to 124 slowly wearing down SONTHEEVES, it does look like here. StickyBeerd is slowly gaining. Did build a lot of roaches here, so maybe looking to get more of a mobile type army here, so he can try and get in there and pressure a lot more here. Did end up getting the hive technology out here. Is getting all the upgrades he can here. Wowzer, he's getting the level 3 for the car pace as well here, so doing really decent on his upgrades is StickyBeerd. Still has the 32 dogs. A little bit surprised he hasn't sent these down to try maybe do a little bit of harassment. But either way, he doesn't really have a lot of money. Meanwhile, SONTHEEVES has a ton of money. So he's really got all the options in the world and could also expand over here. And that's exactly what he's going to do there. As the army over here is going to get a lot of cannons, I would have to imagine. In here, those dogs end up moving in. He will lose all those dogs, but I think that was more done on purpose to give him a bigger food count there. So did end up losing all those dogs there, which is finally done here. We'll get one more expansion up top if SONTHEEVES wants to do so, and SONTHEEVES wants. So SONTHEEVES will build another expansion up top here. But in the meantime, their locusts are going to slowly work their way into this expansion over here. But like he has an odd rally spot there, as he is rallied up here. The odd time I do see his swarm host coming up here. But like I say, he's got to look at expanding because he was running out of money at one point in time there. As this mineral patch right here. Oh, sorry, he does have a lot left there. Just wasn't mining a whole heck of a lot out of some of them there. So still has a fair bit of minerals, a lot more minerals than I thought he would have at this point in time here. SONTHEEVES, in the meantime, he does have his army somewhere around the map here. There they are, right there, standing in the middle here. Kind of warming him up here, not too sure what he wants to do. Almost at 200 food one more time here. And there we go. Locusts are slowly coming across the map again here, not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage. Realistically, StickyBeerd hasn't been able to even push ahead, which is very, very odd. He hasn't really been trying to push. He's been kind of sitting in one spot there, which in the end there, I don't know if that's the best of maneuvers there. Eventually he's going to wear himself out here. But either way there, it does look like we're getting a massive probe transfer heading up to the very top base here. And also getting some more roaches. Roaches are finally moving out here. And they're going to look to move right into the army. I don't know if that's the best of engagement for him. But either way, he might... Oh, no, he is actually going to retreat. I was going to say, maybe he's looking to get a bigger food count. I wouldn't mind seeing him maybe get into a... get into an infestor, get a few infestors in there to throw them around here. I'm not too sure what he needs to do. Like I say, Archon Colossi, yeah, it's a tough hard counter. I'm not too sure how you hard counter that army, but either way, he seems to be doing fairly good for himself so far here. Locust will continue there, and we'll see if SONTHEEVES elects to go a different route this time here. Apparently not. He likes going down this same route across the middle here. There goes a full thing of locusts here, so he might actually get the push quite far ahead here before he actually has to pull back here. Oh, it does look like the locusts did get out, so the other swarm did get out there, so he'll start melting away at them here. And he's going to try this one more time here. Is back up to 17 swarm hosts and 17 corruptors there, but he gets right in there this time. This is big trouble. All these swarm hosts are going to end up going down here, and the corruptors don't have an angle. Corruptors will get melted very quickly here. Oh, right underneath them are the Archons. It's exactly where you want him to be here. But at the same time, he's going to lose a lot of Colossi here, and they're going to work here. And yeah, looks like he says GG. Is that the GG? I don't know if that's an offensive GG. It looks like it is. And SONTHEEVES has done it. Like I say, I will go review a couple things to see if feedback was used. If feedback was used, we might have to lower the score, my good man. Rules are for everybody. But either way, that was one heck of a game to watch. So my congrats to you, SONTHEEVES. My condolences to you, StickyBeerd. I still love the name. I will leave you with this. When you're typing on the keyboard and caller ID comes up, make sure the speakers are on, the headset's on, and don't let yourself rub yourself the wrong way. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.